It's like the horse head in The Godfather.
I know that one.
They came to you on the night of my wedding.
Yeah, I made him an offer he couldn't decline.
Okay.
And what is happening, folks? Welcome back to another episode of Nerds at Night. I am your nerd, Blake Money Blake Weather. How is everybody doing out in podcast land? You guys know, last year we had a fun little show that we broke down. You know what I'm talking about, because today we're talking all about... And you know I couldn't do it alone this year, especially if we're breaking down a trailer. So today I brought back my friend, my guest that I brought on last year to break down the end of the show, Ivan. My friend, how you doing, Ivan?
I've been good. We were talking a little bit off, and I been taking a little bit of a creative break this past couple months, mainly because of moving. I moved, same city,
Nice.
just new place.
Nice.
So new apartment, new job. So still trying to get back into the routine of things, but I'm still watching content and still planning to create. So just slowly.
Yeah, especially with this show, man. You did a great job last season
Thank you.
covering it. And I'm so excited to be breaking down this trailer. You haven't seen this trailer yet, right?
I have not. No. Have you?
Okay. No, I have not. I've been holding off all day. Yeah, I've tied my feet to my chair. I tied my hands behind my back and somehow, finished my work day. But you know what?
Yep.
We've got this trailer to break down. So I'm going to go ahead and pull that up right meow. And we're going to see what all the cool kids are talking about.
I scrolled past all of the things on Instagram during my lunch break, and then I had to get off Instagram because I was like, I can't.
You're going to be tempted, Ivan. Well, let's get right into it, man.
We're gonna miss you, buddy. Lester had a run-in with the mobster the night he died.
They came to you on the night of my wedding.
Yeah, I made him an offer he couldn't decline.
Okay.
Tony, Mikey, Vinny, and Braden.
Braden, right?
They look exactly the same. I love it.
Something's... Oh my God, hi.
Mayor Tillman in the house. I'm
just
getting started.
Tell me more.
As we distance ourselves from him.
We're all going to hell. You're hooked up with a suspect.
It was kind of a magical night.
Carl,
Stop slut-shaming me.
Well, that looks incredible.
That does. Now, I will say, for some reason, I don't. Well, I think it's because it was a movie theme last season that I was like, oh my gosh! But like this time, they're casino. It's a casino theme.
I saw that. That's interesting. That's interesting if they stick with that theme and like have each one called like Two of a Kind or Aces High, or the episodes named after some sort of card, Blackjack or something like that. You know what I mean? If they have the next episodes name that, then we know. Oh, okay. We've got a theme going on. So that could be the case. Are you writing that down?
Kind of. I already wrote that down a little bit more. So something I noticed this season too is that, not to be insulting to any other actors in seasons 1 through 4, but these are some really, really refined actors. I mean, Renee Zellweger.
You got A-lister. You got A-list out the wazoo. Tay Leone, Renee Zellweger, Christoph Waltz. It's Michael Key, like not A-lister, but like A-list in the comedy world, like Key and Peele, like. I don't know, man. And then Diane West. Was it Diane West was in there?
Diane West, yes.
Like, what are we doing?
I don't know how I missed these cast. Did they announce these? Because I didn't.
Yeah, I read the article about it. Maybe like in March or April. I read the cast, and I was like, oh my goodness! Like everyone's in this particular season.
Yeah,
and it makes sense why. Like you get like. I've been breaking down a lot of murder mysteries on Whiskey and a Mystery, but it just makes sense. Like the higher profile you get, the more you can't be like, well, it's not them and it's not them. It's not this other A-lister. And, they don't always do that. I mean, Meryl Streep's been in here for like 2 seasons, and it hasn't been her. Paul Rudd's been in here, and they killed him in one and shot him in the other. So it's not always the big name.
For me, I think that was, I don't know. It was like a little bit commentary on like stunt acting, casting. Because I remember, like, surely they wouldn't kill Paul Rudd, and they did twice. So,
that's right. They did kill him. Yeah, that's right.
Did it.
I forgot they did kill him in the last season. They snuffleupagus him with a pillow. Yeah. So, yep.
So
it happened.
So to me, I'm just like, you know what? It's no Bennett. There's no doubt that it could be anybody.
Right.
And there's no doubt that it could be nobody. I love that they are bringing up the question. He could have slipped.
Could have. Like, we didn't see the injury. We just saw blood in the fountain and him in the fountain. What's this deal with this missing finger? Is it his? The buffoonery continues with trying to figure it out. Apparently, with him in the casket, like that's just
that's going to be classic. Steve Martin is going to be great.
Classic buffoonery, yes.
Who else? Oh, Richard Kind is back.
Yeah, I'm excited about that. He was high on my suspect list last season. So
here's what
Okay, what you got?
Well, okay. What if we're wrong about last season? What if last season is still unresolved?
I hope it
is. It's just a little bit.
Yeah, I hope it is.
I'm hoping it is too. And that there's more to Dudenoff, or that there's more to Richard Kind's character. Because where's the other? Where are the other?
The Westies.
What were their names? The Westies. Yeah, where are the other Westies?
None of them came back.
So like, it just struck me odd that Richard Kind, because I know Richard Kind has said in previous interviews, like, I'll do anything. You just call me. I love acting. Okay. I will literally do anything. He doesn't care how much he gets paid. He will do anything because he just loves being in things. So to me, if they came up with a way to be like, yo, we're actually going to do something more with their character, hands down, he would say yes. So like, immediately my eyes is on him. Not like top, but middle.
Okay. He's middle of the suspect board right now. That's interesting. Yeah, I could see, like, and it would make sense because now we can tie him to a previous season. We already suspected a lot of the Westies because we're like, well, there were all these things that went down, as far as like, he partook in burning of the body of Dudenoff, and he,
like, where are the consequences?
Yeah, like, again, nobody knew, like, nobody else knew this, like, what, so I had so many questions. Obviously, the way that it ended last season, everybody go back to that episode of me and Ivan. I had so many pain points and quarrels with how that shit ended because there was so many open loops. But if you bring somebody who's been there for a while, maybe some of these loops close. Maybe it explains the note on the door. Maybe it explains some of this like stuff that was happening in the first few. Who poisoned, homie's dog?
Yeah, because we still don't know who wrote the note.
No.
And like, there's just so many things. And I do think Richard Kind is connected.
Play a part.
I hope. Because that would retroactively make season 4 a little bit better.
I hope they do. That's why I hope they do that, because that shit that made me very angry. It made me very angry, viscerally angry. I was very upset. Yeah, wasn't upset throughout the whole thing. I was very upset at the end, though. So I would like that. I
love that it was Marshall. I love that it was Marshall, but I did not appreciate the fact that the Westies were somehow free of guilt.
Right.
I was like, I get it. They're great and lovable people, but I really wanted a double murder.
Yeah. I needed 2 killers. I needed somebody that'd been there for a while. So yeah, and I don't know. We still don't know if maybe they will bring back in an episode or 2 some of the Westies or like Helga or something. I don't know. We didn't see it, and I mean that obviously could like overcrowd the cast with this already crazy lineup. I will say I saw 3 people where I was like, could be you, or you. And so one was, what's her name? Bernie, whoever her name is, that gal that was.
Yeah, the actress. Yeah, Bernie.
Yeah. I think was she in that damn show? Was she with the Monica Lewinsky? Was that her? Was she in that? You know what I'm talking about? The one where Clive Owen played Bill Clinton and I did not have sexual relations.
I think that was her.
She played Monica Lewinsky, right? Let's see.
I think that was her.
Let's see. Clive.
But she was like, she's been in so many things at this point.
She has been in so many things. No, you're right. I'm just typecasting.
She was in the first season of What We Do in the Shadows.
Ah, okay.
Mhm.
That's sort of again where I recognize her.
Mhm.
What was that stupid show called? Impeachment, American Crime. Yeah,
She was
Bernie
recently in a few
Feldstein.
movies. Yeah, she was recently in a few movies that I seen that I was like, oh, it's you.
It looks like so she's been in. Oh yeah, that's right. Neighbors 2. I forgot about that.
Oh yeah.
Booksmart. I remember that was a funny one.
Oh, she was in Booksmart.
The Humans and Drive-Away Dolls. Okay, those have been her.
Drive-Away Dolls. That's what I remember.
Lately, that's what she. Okay, all right, and then she's been in Harriet the Spy, so that's cool. But yeah, I thought it was either her. I thought it was the dude when there was that trio of people where it was Christoph Waltz, Renee Zellweger, and the other dude.
And
I'm
Logan
like,
Lerman.
Is that his name? Okay, him.
I don't think it's them. I actually don't think it's them. If they finally do the thing where it's the people who are helping them, I will give them all the credit because they fully got me.
Mm-hmm.
They will have fully got me. Because I don't think it's them. Just because if you look at what they're wearing and their ages, whatever, they're very clearly a mixed up version of the trio.
Okay. Well, reflective of even the actors who were helping them in the last season.
Logan Lerman is Mabel, but he is he's all like messy. Okay. And just like whatever. So he's like the opposite. Renee Zellweger is Charles, but she's all just primped up and pretty and everything, just completely opposite of Charles, because that would be typically Martin Short's character. And then the other guy, the main guy, is just like completely drab, completely devoid of emotion, and like he's just completely angry. And I think he's supposed to be
no, I think he's supposed to be Charles, and then you mean Homegirl's supposed to be Oliver, right?
No, I think it's supposed to be the opposite, because you would assume the opposite, but like the one scene where you saw Charles and Renee Zellweger together, that's what makes me think that they're each other's foil.
Okay. I see what you mean.
One guy that is drab is
Oliver's opposite.
Is Oliver's foil. Yeah.
Okay. I see what you mean.
And so if they do that they are the murderers, that would be interesting. But I'm more seeing as like a character study now that they got to see themselves exactly. Now they're seeing themselves opposite wise.
Ooh, that's a good catch. Okay, that's interesting. And then my other one was like, I'm like, oh, is it going to be Téa Leoni? Because if they sleep together, I'm like, Charles just always sleeps with the killer. Like, this is how this works.
Oh, dude, what if she sleeps with Oliver? She ends up being the... Oh, wait, no, they can't because he's married.
He's married. He's a married man. Yeah, they leave him alone.
Yeah, never mind. I forgot about...
Charles sleeps with the killer always. This is what it seems like. I mean,
seems like.
It's what it seems
almost,
like.
At least.
Yeah, so...
will they do multiple killers? I say multiple because there's always one killer and then there's like an accomplice of some kind.
I need 2 this season. They better go back to 2 this season because that one shit didn't make no sense last season.
And I see why they did it too, to be like, oh, look at us, we subverted expectations. But I needed a murder that happened previously.
Yeah. I needed it to make sense with one, and it didn't make sense with one at all. So I don't know. And hopefully they revisit some what's her name, and they might not, but what's her name stuff. Saz stuff. I need it to be a little sassy.
I hope, I hope they do. They bring that up. They might, they may not, but
my fear is we go into this season and they don't address shit from the last season and they leave it the way that it is, besides the fact of having, Lester be around. And I'm like,
yeah,
this is gross. Cause like, we don't know so many things there was so many plot holes, like who put in, I hope we figure out who put in the order to replace Charles's window. Remember, he was like, "Oh, Charles, I got this order to replace your window," and he's like, "I didn't do that." Who did that? Somebody had to have been in town, and I don't think it was, You know,
Oh,
I don't think
yeah.
it was homie who shot. So like, I don't know. There's just a lot of little things like that I do hope they don't just like whitewash and like sort of cement over. We're like, well, remember them cracks in the street? Well, they're not there anymore. Okay, bye. So yeah, but it looks fun. It looks like a fun season.
Mhm.
Of course, the trailers are always funny, and then it's funny to go through the season and look back through the trailer, and you're like trying to look for clues as you're a few episodes in, because then you have a bit more context for like what you're looking at, what you're looking for, and what scenes you've already seen. So I don't know. There's that. But what other thoughts you got on this, man?
Since it's a casino theme, that probably means it's going to be a hotel. And if it's a hotel, is that hotel in direct rivalry with, the Arconia?
Arconia.
And was the Arconia meant to be a hotel that turned into an apartment place? You know, there's just so many things that, like, if it's the mob, then part of me, because last year I theorized that Lester knows exactly who killed him. Lester knows stuff because he told Charles, or he said, "Oh, I have something to talk to you," or something, whatever.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And then boom, he's gone. And so to me, I think he might know that there's probably more behind the scenes than there is.
Yeah.
And then it might be this whole mob controlling everything behind the scenes. Maybe. But I do like that it's a hotel versus an apartment complex.
It did look like they were in some sort of hotel or casino bar, especially when they're hiding behind the bar. In that one
Meryl
scene where they were
Streep
talking.
Meryl Streep and Selena Gomez, they posted a reel or TikTok or something, making, like parroting the Devil Wears Prada, but they were doing Only Murders in the Building, and she was just like, "You're gonna be in Only Murders season 5," and Meryl Streep was like, "Oh, I don't know," and Selena was like, "No, I'm telling you, you're gonna be in Only Murders season 5," and it was great. But then they were wearing like showgirl outfits. And the background was casino. And so with all this casino theming, I'm like, oh, they're going to infiltrate a casino for information. And it's going to be Meryl Streep. So is there going to be a number? Hopefully.
A number of what? What do you mean?
Like a musical number. Is she going to sing?
Oh, are they going to sing? Ooh, okay. I like this.
Possibly.
Okay. I like this. This is good. And and now like it can be brought up, like, is the casino in New York? Is it like an underground thing? Is it, do they gotta go to, Atlantic City? Cause that's not too far. Like, where is this casino at that they're at? If it is underground, that would be kind of cool. Cause we're getting involved in the seediness of like the city that we didn't know existed, because they're trying to infiltrate or follow these, suspects, and they finally make their way to this place out in the open that doesn't look like a casino, but it is. I'm a little curious if that's the angle. It does seem like that's the angle, but like which way they go with it. Right.
That would be, I don't know. Those are all really good questions that I didn't think of. Oh man, I kind of want it to be an underground casino now.
It feels like it's underground casino. Like, I feel like if this was like a movie, like a murder mystery movie, you have it in the city. They don't have to go too far. Again, I say Atlantic City just because it's like, oh, it's kind of close by-ish. I don't even know. It could be like hours away. I don't really know. Yeah. But like that feels close by, or close enough. But like in the city, underground. Whose casino is it? What are they trying to push away? Is it all three, these main characters that we saw, the Renee Zellweger, we say Logan Lerman and Christoph Waltz is there. Is this their area? And then somebody else dies. And that's why they're like, oh, they're looking at the scene of where the dead body was. And then they say something like that right there. I don't know. I'll cut to a clip.
Something's not adding up. We found 3 of the richest people in the world sniffing around a murder scene.
But yeah, it looks like them all 3 are there investigating on their own, while these 3 behind us, Oliver and Mabel and frickin' Charles, are investigating. I did not catch that. That's what it looked like, because they were hiding behind the bar, and they looked like they were trying to peep at them from behind the bar. So that's interesting. That's an interesting look. Like, why are they following them? What's so suspicious about these folks? That's why one of my guesses was it was Bernie. It was Logan. Was it Lehman? And then the other one was Taya Leone. Especially when they were like, Charles, you can't sleep with a suspect, and I'm like, Charles is back at it again, man.
It's got to be one of the main cast. That's the for sure. Because part of me was just like, oh, what if it's someone that we haven't seen yet? But it that would be super annoying if it would be.
No, that makes sense.
What else? Theorized last year that Lester wasn't killed at the courtyard or in the fountain, that he was killed elsewhere and then dropped into the courtyard, and that possibly preserved and messed up his time of death.
Yes.
And so we'll see if that is correct or not. I hope so, but we'll see.
I think it makes sense. I think it makes sense, but we'll only know, like, because when they come upon the body, it like definitely had that blood didn't just come out in the last like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, like not that much blood. You know, there was a lot going on in there, but also it raises a question like, who's not paying attention to the courtyard? And like, would have nobody have seen his body?
It's a lot of blood that only spread in that corner. And if he had been there all night, it would have spread all over.
Yeah.
The entire thing. So he was placed there very recently. He was either kept on ice and then placed there because of the mob. And that's why I guessed it was a mob. But everybody guessed it was a mob because of Taya Leone.
right, exactly.
And they kept hinting,
mob vibes.
They kept hinting at mob. Yeah, they kept hinting like mob and other things. But I was like, oh, if it's a mob, then Lester very well could have been killed during the wedding in broad daylight, kept on ice, and waited to have made a message with his body.
Possibly, or maybe he was like killed very recently and they just moved him there very recently. Like, for instance, you know, like, because if he was kept on ice, like, I'm trying to think, and I haven't seen enough episodes of CSI to back up my theory, but I think if you're kept on ice, like, your body just doesn't flow the blood anymore or something, like not as much as if it was if you were a fresh body. So I think like maybe they did recently kill him somewhere and place him there maybe 30 minutes, maybe a few minutes before the crew got there. Now this raises a question. You did bring up the mob thing. That's right. It and we've been talking about mob, but like the Taya Leone, her husband is missing.
Who's missing?
Who's her husband in this season? Who's her husband in the season? And where'd he go? And why is Charles sleeping with her? She married, you know what I mean? Like, now I got a lot more questions.
Hold up. I forgot her husband was married. Or no, her husband was missing.
Was she married, but he missing?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the whole deal. That's why she wanted to hire them, right? I need y'all to find my husband. And the Arconia has a lot of secrets. And, you know, here's my phone number. And you're like,
what if it's her husband?
Who's killing people?
Yeah. What if her husband did it?
And then now raise a question: who on this cast list is her husband? Is it Christoph Waltz? I don't know. You know, is it somebody else that we haven't met?
I'm intrigued. This is exciting.
Okay, now now we're scratching the doorpost with a few more questions. I like this, but I think everybody out there, that was going to be the case all along. Like, we're not going to have so many answers from this trailer. And I think to assume that we have more answers than questions, that's just crazy. And to make like crazy theories, that's just crazy. But I think we did a good job of covering, I think, some good questions going into this.
I think so.
Having some safe assumptions based on the last season and the last episode, and sort of with what we know, maybe connecting some dots for some things that could happen. But out there, I want to know from you, what are some questions you have from this trailer? Who are some people that you're suspecting to be the killer? Is it somebody that we see in the trailer? Is it somebody that we're not seeing in the trailer? Who is Taya Leone's husband in the show? What is Richard Kind's role as the solo Westie in the season? Is he friend or foe? I don't really know, you know, but I want to hear from you. What questions do you have that raised from seeing this trailer? And yeah, who's on your top suspect list? Write them in the comments below. And what I'll do is on the first episode that I kick off, which will actually be, like I was telling Ivan, 3 episodes. We're lucky enough to get 3 episodes to kick off the season September 9th. That'll be a hell of a lot to cover, but I'm happy to do it. But drop your comments below with any thoughts and any theories. I'll read them on the first episode since I wouldn't have had any comments to read prior. And then we'll kick off the season that way. I'll have a suspect board. We'll do a quick recap. We'll go over some clues and be on the lookout for Ivan's show. And also, he definitely will come on. I'll have him on as a guest, either midway through or at the end of the season, and we'll tie it all together again with a nice, pretty bow. Ivan, it's been so dope talking about this with you, getting excited with you, watching this trailer with you. Where can people find your show and your channel? Go ahead and take over my show and shout yourself out, my man.
All of my social medias are FilmerDude24, so you can find me at youtube.com/user/FilmerDude24. Same with Instagram. I want to say Blue Sky, and I want to say those are the only things I have currently. But I mean, I'm pretty active on Instagram,
nice,
and Blue Sky. So,
those
are the 3. Oh, serialized. I write a lot of serialized and letterbox. If I don't make video reviews, I'm constantly writing. I'm constantly writing those reviews on serialized and letterbox. So those 2 as well. Nice.
Yeah, follow him. He posts so many stories on his Instagram, and it keeps you. Listen, I don't ever have to go to TMZ or Yahoo to find out entertainment news. I can just watch Ivan's stories to find out what's new in the world of Spider-Man and all the comic books and what movies I should go see. So follow Ivan. He's got a plethora of stories to go over. And while you're following him on all the social medias, and hopefully you're clicking subscribe and commenting on his videos on YouTube, what you should do also, if you're there, go ahead and follow us, Nerds at Night. If you're not already following us, follow us. Stay tuned for the latest Only Murders in the Building content week by week. If you like murder mysteries, you should follow my new show, Whiskey and a Mystery. I have on guests, and they pair a whiskey with a murder mystery that I pick out. We're doing some fun episodes, and we've got some more fun episodes coming out. You can feel free to follow me, Muddy Blakeweather, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, everywhere all the cool kids are hanging out. That's where I like to be, So I appreciate you. It is.
I tune in every so often, and I'm like, oh, this is good. So it's just pretty good.
Thank you, Ivan. If it's Ivan approved, it should be audience approved. That's all I'm saying. So everybody go ahead and tune in. Stay tuned again for this season and all the good work that me and Ivan are going to do. I wish everybody a good rest of the day. And like I say always, again, thank you so much. Appreciate your time. And whether it's morning, evening, afternoon, whatever time you're listening to this, I do appreciate you. And until the next case, I will see you. Peace.